One. 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
You're not anti-white. Name me one situation in all of history where you'll take the side of a white against a black. Name me one.
I don't. What are you talking about?
What politically, socially, historically, will you'll take the grievances of a white being abused by a black? Name me
If
one.
if it happened that a black person used power to oppress a white group,
name me a situation.
I'm not gonna side. I don't side with.
I'm not just talking about using power, whatever. I'm talking about on the street, in history, in any context whatsoever.
How about DeAndre Harris? He hit that guy that was he hit that guy in the face with a flashlight.
That hasn't been substantiated that he provoked that.
Absolutely been substantiated.
No, it has not been substantiated. And the court itself, the fucking court.
That's an example of black privilege right there, that court. Okay? That's an example. No, that literally is an example of black privilege.
Yeah, Mike, because you know when people talk about the American court system, they talk about how black people got it so good, we get off with doing everything, everything.
You're not black, shut that.
No, but you understand my point?
Black people are literally, you realize black people are like literally legally privileged in the United States?
No.
They are. Affirmative action is literally a legal privilege.
How can a group be legally privileged and be but how can the most incarcerated
so many fucking crimes that it's hard to fucking keep up?
Wait a minute, Mikey, baby, listen to me. If they were so overprivileged, and how do you get away with crimes and be the #1 group in prison? How does that happen? Doesn't make any sense.
DeAndre Harris got away with a crime.
No, you said black people are the most privileged group in the legal system. Then how the fuck do they end up in prison? How the fuck do they end up in prison?
I'll explain. They end up in prison because they commit so many goddamn crimes, and they commit crimes.
But if the court is letting them off, they wouldn't be in prison. Fucking moron. You guys make these arguments. You make these arguments that contradict each other. You're so used to being around these other skinheads that,
I'm not a
excuse me.
Listen,
you're around other skinheads so much that you can make the argument that black people are legally privileged and they're the most incarcerated group.
See, Bronx knows I have an argument. That's why he's screaming, because he doesn't want me to make it.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Black people are heavily incarcerated because they commit a lot of crimes, and there are mandatory minimums for severe crimes. You'll notice, if you look at how the crimes and how the convictions and how the incarcerations are structured, the lesser the crime is, the less overrepresented blacks are, because the worse the crime is, the less leeway a judge has to grant clemency. So if it's murder 1 or murder 2 or whatever, you can't grant clemency. You have to put people in jail for that. But when you get down, it gets more proportional because more clemency is granted. On top of that, blacks, just let me finish the argument before you jump in.
Go ahead.
On top of that, blacks are legally privileged in terms of hiring, in terms of not being able to be fired, in terms of academia, in terms of job placement. They are privileged all over the place. There are literally requirements and quotas for them all over the place, because it is actually white people. A good history of white people and black people in the United States is white people simply wanting to not deal with black people. This is how it works. And black people, for their part, don't like being around white people because they think that white people are always like making sidelong glances, don't really like them, don't want them around, don't appreciate their presence. So you have two peoples in a country don't particularly want to mix with each other.
Listen, every black friend that I have has always been very comfortable. They've been very comfortable being around white women. I don't see a problem with that.
White women, right? Of course. Okay. I see
Mike, okay, I'm just.
Here, Bronx. Listen,
all I'm pointing at. Listen to me. I'm just pointing out.
You're not responding to what I'm saying, and I'm not done with my argument yet. Right. Do you deny that blacks are like legally privileged in terms of laws and regulations and systems that force them to be admitted into white spaces?
Okay, we have to separate.
Do you deny that?
My man, can I speak?
I'm asking you if you deny that this is true. No.
You made multiple claims and you want a yes or no answer. My point to you is that there's no case to be made that black people are privileged when they go to court or privileged about going to jail. The numbers do not.
DeAndre Harris got off on a crime.
You cannot substantiate that it's because he was black.
Of course, it was because he was black.
That.
Of course, it was
Mike,
because
the numbers don't.
Hang on. You just admitted that DeAndre Harris committed a crime. Right there by saying what
you acknowledged.
No, I didn't. Oh my God, Jesus!
The video is out there.
Christ.
He hit Harold Cruz after Corey Long pulled Harold Cruz into the fray by grabbing his flag and pulling him towards him. You know, the claim that Harold was attacking him is totally false. Watch the videos. DeAndre then attacked him in the face with a flashlight. That's a deadly weapon. You can kill somebody hitting them in the face with a fucking mag light. He did that. Why did he go armed to the rally?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Now,
why was he stealing? Why was he stealing flags and burning them? Why was he stealing people's
property? You can't get one ouncer out before you put 10 questions behind.
Wait, by that logic, why were people at the rally with fucking AK-47s then?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask Redneck Revolt that. Ask that about Redneck Revolt. What were they going to do? Who were they going to shoot?
No, I'm talking about the people at the Unite the Right rally. Why did they have guns?
Oh, it's him again.
Well, that's the fucking Second Amendment. They're allowed to have guns.
So why is DeAndre wrong for being armed with a flashlight?
Because he actually attacked somebody.
What was he armed with?
He went with the. Clearly, he went there.
Wait, what was he armed with?
The intention of attacking somebody.
What was he armed with?
Why did he need a flashlight for in the middle of the day?
Watch the video. There's a video on YouTube you can see on this where they're actually going. It's DeAndre Harris and 3 other black guys with baseball bats, mag lights, following the nationalists to their cars in their garage.
This wasn't part of the demonstration.
Yes, we played this the first time we had BronxBlogger on.
Bronx has seen the video. He knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, he knows what we're talking about.
If it's some kind of
playing the 30-second clip over and over and over again for the last half hour.
There's no context for it. Number one, and number two, if it was relevant,
motherfucker, I showed you the whole 5 minutes leading up to it.
If it was relevant,
30 seconds over again. Oh, if it was relevant. No, you had
Bronx now has perfect faith in the American justice system, right? All of a sudden,
no, absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
So you have perfect faith in the American justice system when they put black people in jail, but you're concerned about privilege when black people don't go to jail. Am I right?
Well, I'd like to see people that commit crimes face
right.
justice.
Right. So you want the people that assaulted DeAndre Harris to go to jail?
Yes, because they committed assault. Yes.
That's right. So they're going to jail, and that's what happens.
That's
what happens when you beat them.
Did not go to jail.
No, the people that assaulted him are going to jail.
I'm talking about the person that DeAndre assaulted. The people that he wasn't assaulted, they were defending their fellow.
5 people can act in self-defense against one person.
5 people can absolutely come to the defense of another person.
Did he have a knife?
Did he